These are the faces of the children waiting to be rescued, waiting to be loved, waiting to be supported, so that they have the chance to make their dreams become a reality.
I really have no choice.
About 2.5 billion people in the world do not have access to adequate sanitation. Nearly 90% of water-related diseases are due to unsafe water, sanitation, and hygiene. And most victims to these diseases are children in developing countries. Water-related diseases are the second biggest killer of children worldwide. These diseases, due to unclean water and poor sanitation, cause approximately 1.8 million children to die each year. Worldwide, approximately 425 million children under 18 do not have safe water.
For such a time as this.
More than 3 million children under the age of 5 die each year from diseases because of environmental causes and conditions. At least 1.6 billion people globally do not have electricity in their homes, and approximately 54% of people in developing countries lack access to modern forms of energy.
Right here for this time.
Of the estimated 2 million children under 15 living with HIV, nearly 90% live in sub-Saharan Africa. Currently, less than 10% of HIV-positive children in need of treatment are being treated. 25% of all children in developing countries are underweight or at risk for long-term effects of malnutrition. As a result, about 5.6 deaths of children worldwide are related to undernutrition. An estimated 130 million of the world's 15 to 24-year-olds cannot read or write. Nearly 115 million children are out of school. And of the 22 countries where more than half of the population is illiterate, 15 are in Africa.
We can change what will be by living in holiness, that the world will see Jesus. For such a time as this, I was placed upon the earth to hear.
Compassion International is a Christian child development organization dedicated to releasing children from poverty. Their mission is to work through local churches to provide child development programs to free children from economic, physical, social, and spiritual poverty. Compassion helps more than 1 million children in 25 different countries. The heartbeat of Compassion's work is one-to-one child sponsorship. A sponsor is someone who has made the decision to personally invest in the life of a child in need. Through sponsorship, children are able to participate in a church-based program that offers life-changing benefits that range from educational opportunities to healthcare. Pascal Nasmonipa is an example of how Compassion International sponsorships have helped change children's lives all over the world. Pascal Nasmonipa spent his childhood in an impoverished village in Rwanda, a small country in Africa. Poverty in Rwanda is widespread, with 36% of the population living below $1 a day. Pascal spent 10 years in Compassion's holistic child development program. This photo, taken on October 19, 1988, shows Pascal as a young child in the Kamabari Student Center in his hometown of Kamabari, Rwanda. Along with the opportunity to receive an education, the Compassion program also provided Pascal with regular meals, health training, and introduced him to Jesus Christ. Pascal exchanged many letters with his sponsor, Sutan, in the Elms Baptist Church in the United Kingdom. For Pascal, the letters he received and the hope they represented were life-changing. At the age of 15, when war broke out in Rwanda, Pascal fled to a refuge camp in Kenya with his brothers and sisters. 3 years later, through the help of the Red Cross, Pascal and his siblings were reunited with their father, whom they believed had died in the war. Pascal and his family were brought to the United States through the assistance of a church in North Carolina. Here, Pascal stands in front of his family's first house in the United States. Pascal completed his associate's degree at Piedmont Community College and is now enrolled in the University of North Carolina in Greensboro and is studying communications. Here, Pascal relaxes in his university apartment, reading a letter from his own compassion-assisted child. Because of the influence that compassion had on his life, Pascal is determined to help other impoverished children and advocate for children around the world. He is currently sponsoring 2 compassion children, one in Rwanda and one in Ethiopia. The testimony of a Compassion International child sponsor also gives insight into how the program works.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I sponsor a child named Ruth through Compassion International. She is 5 years old and lives in Kenya. I began sponsoring her 3 years ago, and I enjoy sending and receiving letters from her. The money I send helps to give her a better life through education, nutritious food, and other basic needs. I pay $8 extra a month that goes towards Compassion's fight against AIDS because she lives in an AIDS country. I strongly encourage you to consider sponsoring a child through Compassion.
Sponsoring a child through Compassion costs $38 a month. This amount goes to help the child receive the opportunity to hear the gospel and learn about Jesus. It provides regular Christian training, educational opportunities and help, healthcare, hygiene training, and supplementary food if necessary. It also provides a caring and safe Christian environment to grow in self-confidence and social skills.
In a way words can't describe. I'm getting in you because I've got to be. You're essential to survive.
If you would like to sponsor a child through Compassion International and change a child's life forever, please go to www.compassion.com.
Are getting yourself into